Hello everyone, Mike on Fan12, and I'm here to show off my Goosebumps collection. As you can see, it's pretty big. Um, yeah, I mean, look at all those books. Look at all these books. Can't stop reading books. Oh my goodness. This is a decent sized collection, I think. And I'm here to give you a little one by one of each thing. So, as I categorize them, we're going to start with the other languages first. Here we have the German Goosebumps books. Ganz hot, as it's pronounced. I'm expecting some from a friend of mine from Germany to bring me some. And I mean, I still have some eBay orders after. So this is going to be way outdated already, but I figured to show them off now. Show you how big it is already. So for Ganz hot, I have a hardcover one with jack-o'-lanterns, obviously, and Das Sumpfmonster, which I'm not sure what it is. It would probably say here. Oh, it's How to Kill a Monster. Okay, so this has books 46 and 48 from the English release. Attack of Jack-o'-lanterns and How to Kill a Monster in German. If you don't believe me, read the text. The logo's kind of bumpy. And I got this on eBay from America, actually. And I haven't seen any of these ever, so. And I had so many I was going to buy off Amazon direct from Germany, and then someone else bought them. Well, screw that. But there's that. Then I have these. I have Ganz hot double shaka, whatever you say, 17 in German, with the original sticker, which is extremely worn. It's been red. There's a crease in the middle. This has books 15, 59, Deep Trouble 2, and The Haunted School. And this was one of my first orders. Then there's Why I'm Afraid of Bees. From their release, this was book 7. Es sunt und brunt und sticht. This was an ex-library copy. And there's that. And then the re-release copy of I Live in Your Stay Out of the Basement. With this was book 3 of the German release. And didn't really change anything, just the logo. So there's that. It's the German books. Next, we're on to Hebrew. I got these 3 in a lot on eBay from America. And it's from their order. Number 29, The Headless Ghost. Number 31, Shocker on Shock Street. And number 38, Monster Blood 4. I have not read Monster Blood 4 yet. This is the only copy I have of Monster Blood 4. So it's really, really annoying that I have a book, one that I haven't read yet, and is in a language I can't frickin' read. They're like Japanese style, because they read like Japan, where you gotta like read it like this, and it's kind of annoying. But so there's my Hebrew Goosebumps books. Next, we're on my favorite language, French. Chez de poule. J'adore chez de poule. Let's see. My first one, this one was actually from Canada. It's a 3-pack with the actual slipcase. And that was one of my very first finds when I was looking up French books. It said it was from New York, but it ended up being from Canada. So, but the logo, it's the original logo. It's bumpy here, bumpy there, bumpy back here. It's a nice box. It has a couple dings, but I mean everything's gonna have a little ding. Then as we get to the actual books, right here we have number 5. Prisoners of the Mirror, or Prisonnier du Miroir. Miroir. Yeah, I think that's it. And number 11, Le Mascarente. And number 33, Le Mascarente 2. So, if I can remember correctly, my numbers. This is 5. Le 5. Let's see. This one is C'est Lee. Oh, I can't remember what 11 is. But so there's these 3 that were in the pack here. Then more French books. Re-release version with a bumpy logo. The other ones had a flat logo. So bumpy logo. Number 13, Pianisons Can Be Murder. La mort à bout about des doigts. I don't know. But I took French class in high school, so I should know what this is, but I didn't. I don't. Because I haven't taken it since 10th grade. So that one. And then 2 of the original logos. With Bumpy, obviously. Egg Monsters from Mars and Deep Trouble 2, or Terror in the Reef 2. Terreur dans le Récif 2. This one's in its proper number order, number 58. This one's number 39. This one's like way off. And this has a book cover like it was an ex-library copy, but it doesn't seem to be from the library. So I don't know what's up with that. But little French Goosebumps ad in the back. So there's these, and the re-release from Scholastic of Stay Out of the Basement, Chair de Poule, Le Mutant aux 5 Verres. Not sure what that means, to be honest. Qu'est-ce qui se cache dans le noir? I believe that says, what can be hiding in the dark? I believe that's what that says. And this was one of the very few ones they re-released with the second piece of art from T. Jacobus. Or T. Jacobus, however you pronounce it. I probably say Jacobus because that's how you pronounce the Jacobus Center here in New York. So, but this is my only one in this version, but there's a ton of them in Canada that I can easily get. But there's that one. And then the more disturbing re-releases. These ones are really off in my opinion. Le Fantôme de la Colo. I'm not sure which one this is. Harry and Frank. I'm not sure what this one is actually, now I think about it. I should. I mean, it deals with a camp. And I think it's Welcome Camp Nightmare, but I'm honestly not sure. So there's that one. And there's Le Coup du Lapin. This one's a Bad Hair Day. That much I do know. And these, oh, but they are numbered. Oh, look at that. There's that, and more French. And then the Jumeau Diabolique. This one, I actually don't know what this one is. I should. Interesting. But so, the re-release French, which means all these French books. I have 10 French books. those. And then a couple of my other favorites. Piccoli Brividi, Goosebumps in Italian. I'm expecting to get a lot more of these sometime soon from the same person that I got these from. I paid $7.50, I believe, for these for both of them, and this is from Series 2000, Headless Halloween, and it has the stickers still included in it. In the back here. Oops, those aren't stickers. These are stickers. And the pages are green. These weren't colored in. These are actually how they were published. Green pages on the outside to make it look cool, I guess. But they actually released these in the same order as they did in America. So this series, the regular series and Series 2000 together, making a total of 87 books that look like this, and I have 2. And like I said, I'm expecting to get more from the same person sometime soon, so there's going to be quite an update. Italian. Then we're on to the other books, English books. I have 2 collector's caps books. I'm still going to get the holiday edition from Amazon sometime. That's only $4. I'm still thinking if I should pay $4 or not for it, because it's just a tiny book. But I have 2 because this one was from my dad's ex-girlfriend, whose sons were obsessed with Goosebumps. I got quite a few books from them, this being one of them, and it's all marked in pen and stuff. And I found one that wasn't marked in at my local thrift shop. And of course, I was a dummy and wrote in this because I don't know what I was doing. But I have 2 collector's cast books. This is one of the very few that actually have the flat old logo on there. Next, Goosebumps Presents number 13, Ghost Beach. Bumpy logo. This is a nice one. This is one of my... I like the Goosebumps Presents books. They're the exact same story, just shortened to be like the episode. Which is really off, and why they did this, I don't know. But, this is the only one I have so far, but I'm planning on getting a lot more. I'm planning on getting all 17? 18? I think it's 18. All 18 of these books. So, this one I got as a birthday present, actually. Next, Tales to Give You Goosebumps, number 1. Bumpy logo, extremely bumpy logo. And I really like this one. This was a nice collection of stories. Oh wait, hold on. Here we go. Alright. So yeah, nice little collection of stories here. 10 of them. And they made 6 books. The first 3 were released in hardback. And yeah, I found this at a book sale thing. What's that? Next, the triple header, book 1. I've yet to find a book 2, and then if it doesn't glare, the face changes. If it'll let you see it. Oh, okay, I see what I'm doing wrong here. All right, you gotta look carefully here. And it's not doing it. You know, it probably does. It's glaring, but it does. The face does change, because the way I have to do it, it glares out the book. You can't see nothing. See what I mean? So, but I haven't read this one yet. I just got this recently from eBay, and like I said, there's this 2 books. I'm not sure if the second book ever got released, and if it did, I'd like to know where to find a copy so I can add it to the collection. But the logo's flat on this one. I think they all are, and there's a name in this. Blah. And then on to Give Yourself Goosebumps. Give Yourself Goosebumps books. There's a lot of them. Quite a bit. Number 1, Escape from the Carnival of Horrors. This one I got from an extremely close friend of mine. One of my first friends I made since school. Since I first started school in kindergarten. And it's all coffee stained and everything. The poor thing is in just terrible condition. But it was her only one, and she knew I loved the series. I'd bring my entire collection to her house every time I went over. So, but it's the only one she had, so she's like, here, have it. I'm like, yes. So, and I got not 1, but 2 copies of Trapped in Batwing Hall. This was my original copy, and it's just all torn to crap. Like, it's broken. This, if anything, this should go in the garbage. But I don't believe in throwing away Goosebumps books, no matter what condition. So I rebought a copy. This one is in a lot better condition. A lot better than my copy. If anything, if this didn't rip, this is what it'd be. This is the condition it would be in. This was my very first one of this series. I didn't even know this existed, these kinds of books. But I've read quite a few of these. These are pretty good. Alright, next. Number 4, The Deadly Experiments of Dr. Eek. I have not read this one yet, but I got this in my local thrift shop. Like, almost all these I got in my thrift shop. Almost. Quite a few were from eBay and Amazon. But, that. Number 6, Beware of the Purple Peanut Butter. This I got from another friend of mine. He went to a book sale at a swim meet that he was at. Found this in another Goosebumps book and figured he'd get them for me. And this one's one of my personal favorites. I like this one. Number 6, Beware of the Purple Peanut Butter. I had a lot of great times reading this one. That's starting to rip apart. Oh my god. Okay. Well, looks like I gotta stop reading you for a while. Next, number 7, Under the Magician's Spell. This one is in extremely nice condition. Oh my goodness. Much better condition than I thought it was going to be in. I got this at my thrift shop too, and wow, the colors are freaking spectacular. Oh my goodness. Haven't read this one yet either, but my my local library has this one right here, as well as the next one I'm going to show you, which is number 8, The Curse of the Creeping Coffin. And this one was okay. This one I got my thrift shop as well for 50 cents. And I mean, they vary. And did I not finish this? Well, that's not my bookmark. Huh. Well, anyway. So, here's The Creepy Coffin, number 8. Then, number 9, The Knight in Screaming Armor. This one I got from eBay. Also have not read this one yet. But it looks pretty good. Looks nice. When I first saw this cover, I always thought that the horse's armor was like muscles. So it was like a muscled horse. Why they would put that in a kid's book, I don't know. But they did. Not. Number 11, Deep in the Jungle of Doom. This I got from my local Salvation Army shop. And this was in much better condition before my hands got on it. Now it's in a little less good condition. But this one was kind of weird. Kind of weird. But it's nice. Number 12, Welcome to Wicked Wax Museum. My goodness. I've not read this one yet either. Wow, I just pick really good conditions. Oh my goodness. It's a bit yellowing, but it hasn't been touched. First edition, 6th printing. But so number 12. Number 15, Please Don't Feed the Vampire. They're actually thinking about re-releasing this one. Actually, from what I saw on Amazon, they're re-releasing this and the Haunted Car from Series 2000 into the remake of Goosebumps. So finally, this series will see the light of day once again for the new generation who have never heard of this before. And I got this at my thrift shop for 69 cents. Next, number 20, Toy Terror, batteries included. This one I got from the same fireman book sale place as I got my Tales to Give You Goosebumps book. And this one was... did I read this one yet? I can't remember. Alright. Next, number 29, Invaders from the Big Screen. This is the new... I kind of wanted to avoid collecting these ones because I don't know, I'm so used to the old versions that this is like off to me. Like these newer ones from 23 onward just put me off so bad. Like July 1998. So there's that. Number 42, All Day Nightmare with some werewolves. Werewolves are awesome. At least the pages didn't change. The same page format. So that makes me feel a bit better. So yeah, there's that. And then last one, give yourself Goosebumps. Ultimate Challenge Special Edition 4, One Night in Pain House. This one I got from my Salvation Army as well. And this was sitting here for a long while. I was like, please don't let anyone get this. Please don't let anyone get this. Please don't let anyone get this. I haven't seen a special edition ever. So I was like, this is mine. This is mine. This will be mine. This shall always be mine. But so give yourself Goosebumps. And then, oh my goodness gracious. Not as much as the next tower of books, but might as well be. These are the, as I call, first editions. And oh my goodness, do I have quite a bit. Do I have quite a bit. We'll just go a little at a time. Number 5, Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. This actually is one of the rare, extremely rare ones that do not have a number. I found this at my thrift shop, and when I saw it had no number, I'm like, yes, 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 yes. This is mine. I'm totally taking this. Because I don't know what happened to the no numbered ones. Like, there must be a story behind them, because, I mean, I have no idea. But they seem really nice. Number 9, Welcome to Camp Nightmare. This one is in fairly nice condition, actually. Got this for about 50 cents at a different Salvation Army in a different city where I went to in the same state. But there's that. Number 11, The Haunted Mask. And what I mean by first edition is that they say coming soon on the back. With the exception of 45 onward, that says don't miss the next book in the series, which from those still go in my first edition collection. This one, you see, this was a hand-me-down. I didn't punch these holes in a first edition. Dang it, first edition. Arrgh. And the mask is not included, but still nice to have overall. Number 16, One Day at Horrorland. This I got from the same thrift shop, but at a different location, in a different city as well. And I found this and Cuckoo Clock of Doom together, and I'm like, I must have these. Pretty much. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry guys. I'm boring myself. Oh my, I didn't think I'd see the day. Next, number 27, A Night in Terror Tower. Thrift shop find, as you can see on the sticker. Rarely ever take those off. And I don't know what number they started doing these in, but there was a competition. You'd send your picture and a story of what gives you goosebumps, and if you won, they'd change your picture, alter your picture a bit to make you look like a monster. And this is only found in the first editions of these. Is the first edition 5th printing. We'll see at number 27. Number 28, Cuckoo Clock of Doom. Reason I had to have this one is because R.L. Stine's name is Black and not yellow. Unlike the re-release where it is yellow, these versions, his name is Black. And I don't know why I found that extremely interesting, but I did. And then name. So that. Oh yeah. These were the two that I found. Just to let you guys know. Alright. Number 32, The Barking Ghost. This one is probably my all-time favorite because dogs are cool. I really like dogs. Dogs are like the most amazing thing to fall upon this earth. And I mean, just the cover. The cover. I freaking love the cover of this one. This is spectacular. And character's name, funny, which also makes me laugh. His name is Cooper. The main character's name is Cooper, which is the name of my dog. My dog named Cooper. I really love my dog. He's awesome. But so number 32 with no barcode, but it has one here. So yeah, number 32. Number 36, The Haunted Mask 2. I read this and I was kind of bored by the episode, to be honest. The episode was I really didn't like that one that much. Book was okay, I guess. I mean, this one was really one of my least favorites of the series. But I mean, the Haunted Mask 1, Haunted Mask 1 is like the pinnacle of Goosebumps. You would think The Walking Dead House would be because that's number 1, but no. Haunted Mask is the pinnacle of Goosebumps. That's when it really set off, I personally believe. So there's that one. Number 37, The Headless Ghost. I forgot where I found this one actually. I think I found this one at my thrift shop. Can't remember. But there's that one. And then number 39, How I Got My Shrunken Head. The episode of this was a good one. I kind of like the episode. Most Goosebumps fans, they'd be like, it was off and everything. It was one of my first Goosebumps episodes I watched. My first DVD I rented. My very first Goosebumps episode I watched was Night of the Living Dummy 3, actually, now I think about it. And it would have been the first one I saw when I was younger, too. Because when I was like, I don't know, 7, I wanted to rent a Goosebumps movie. And my mom was like, no, you won't like it, it's scary. And I'm like, but everyone's smiling in the pictures. And she's like, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And those pictures were actually behind the scenes pictures anyway, so they weren't actually part of the movie, which is kind of bullcrap. So, How I Got My Shrunken Head, number 39. Next, number 40, Night of the Living Dummy 3. Found at a thrift shop in amazing condition. Barely any scratches on the logo. Barely any wear. This was needed to be wrapped up. These are my book covers for now. But this was an amazing find, especially in this condition. The train cards are not included in this, though. I already looked when I got it. But is that number 42, Egg Monsters from Mars. This one was different. I don't know how, but it was to me. I should actually read this one again. I can't actually remember that whole story about it, but it looks cool. I might read this one again. Next, number 44, Say Cheese and Die Again. The shop, extremely nice condition. Barely any logo scratch. Last one to say coming soon before Ghost Camp, number 45. And then, which leads to number 45. This one was the other book that my friend who got me the Attack of Purple Peanut Butter. This is the other one he got me. And as you can see, the condition kind of degraded over time. So this was in like 6th or 7th grade. So for 6-7 years, I think that's gonna degrade the quality a little bit. But there's that. And then this version, same thing, a lot better condition, a lot better. If anything, this is like near mint. One of the best conditions, actually. It hasn't been touched, so to speak. Very little wear, barely any logo touching. This is an excellent, excellent condition. And this is one I should wrap up. I don't have any more things to wrap up my books with. But I found quite a few that are in extremely nice condition. There's that one. Number 46. How to Kill a Monster. This one was one of my personal favorites. Mostly because the name, How to Kill a Monster. I was like, I want to know how to kill a monster. Dang it, sounds fun. And the actual episode was one of the ones I haven't seen yet at the time, and so I was kind of desperate to see it. It was not too cracked. Wasn't what I cracked up to be. Then again, it's Goosebumps. It's not really meant to be what I think it's supposed to be. But so there's that one. Number 48, Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns. This one I found in my local thrift shop, and there's something special about this one. When I first discovered Goosebumps in 4th grade, my teacher had Don't Go to Sleep in his room. That was the only one he had. I'm like, ooh, this looks kind of weird and kind of cool at the same time. I don't know what this is, but... And one of my classmates was actually reading this one. So, and then, what makes this one special? It says it has trading cards. Okay. Well. It still has the bookmark that was included with the book, and it looks like it's about to fall out, so I gotta be extremely careful. But the bookmark is still included in the book. Number 50, Calling All Creeps. This is one I bought from a friend of mine, and look at the condition. It's terrible. It's obscene. It's, oh my goodness, what are you doing to yourself, man? Why are you ripping these? Why are you destroying these books? But no, it's loved, it's beautiful. And the story was okay. Number 52, How I Learned to Fly. This one was actually another favorite, because I was curious about learning how to fly, even though the ironic fact is that I'm afraid of heights. Always have, always will. But I mean, I like the colors. I like the colors of the logo, like of this specific design. This one was one of my personal. I just like how the cover looks. I'm sorry. Then number 53, Chicken. This one is my pride and joy. This one right here. This was my very, very, very first Goosebumps item in my collection, and it's the very first one that I've ever read fully. And I liked the story. I mean, it's about this boy and this girl, brother sister, who tick off this one woman who's like wears all black and stuff. They like spill her groceries or something, and she's like, chicken, and then they're like, what? Okay. And then next thing you know, they start turning into chickens. They're like, oh my goodness, why can't we stop turning into chickens? I don't want to be a chicken. I can see why they didn't make this one an episode, but I think every single Goosebumps book should be an episode, because I mean, come on, it's Goosebumps. They all deserve to be an episode. Well, that isn't always the case. And the back cover got ripped off, so I had to tape it. And has the original price sticker from Walmart. It's been drawn in because this was from my dad's ex-girlfriend's place. And yeah, Chicken number 53. Number 54. Don't Go to Sleep. This poor book. This was the one that my teacher had in his room in 4th grade. This is what that wasn't really started Goosebumps, but this is what I saw. I'm like, this is cool. And it was his retirement year. I was in his last year of class. And a student that I know, he took this. I was like, I wanted to take this. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. And the following year, 5th grade, he did give it to me, but I was pestering him so much. He's like, you say it again, you ask me again, you're not going to have it. So I shut up. And it is in my hands right now. The very first Goosebumps thing that I've seen. And it is beautiful. The episode itself was... I didn't like that. Look, wetness. I did not like the episode too much. It was nice to watch because it was one of the ones I didn't see yet, but... So was that? Number 55. The Blob That Ate Everyone. Again, barely any logo touching, extremely nice condition. I did read this, actually. I read it once, and only once. There's no crease in the spine. I was extremely careful, and yeah. Almost done. And then we have My Best Friend is Invisible, number 57. This I got in my Salvation Army. Again, better condition than what it used to be. This was not here when I got it. This rip wasn't here when I got it, or any of this, because I just damage books like that for some reason. But the cover on this looks pretty nice too. The episode was okay. And then the last one of the first editions. Number 61. I Live in Your Basement. This. I'm actually kind of glad they didn't re-release this one. This is freaking disgusting. This should not have been made. I'm sorry. This is not meant for children. I'm 19. I can handle some gore and stuff, but I pictured myself, if I was 8, reading this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm extremely glad this was not an episode. I take back that one comment. Not every Goosebumps book should be an episode. This is the only exception to not have an episode. And if it was, it'd be extremely butchered, and it just wouldn't be worth it anyway. I'm sorry. So, yeah, number 61, I Live in Your Basement. Very different. And very gross. If you read the books, guys, if you read this one, you know what this is. You'll know what this is. Oh my. Alright. Next. We're not going to describe any books now. We're just going to show them off and get this done and over with. Tut. Goodness gracious. This is the second editions. The ones that say also available in the back. There's a lot of them. A lot of them. So we're just going to go. Number 1. Welcome to Dead House. I got this one at a thrift shop. It was right along with another Goosebumps book that I found there. Because I found Goosebumps books like almost all the time I go there. So, that. Number 2, I Live in Your Basement. This one I actually got as a birthday present right along with a Ghost Beach. Is that? Number 3, Monster Blood. Found at my local thrift shop. And yeah, Number 6, I live. Let's Get Invisible. I like the cover of this one actually. This one was kind of nice cover, and yeah, the episode was weird with a Goosebumps hat. So, but I mean, it's actually one of the thickest books that R.L. Stine ever made. So, pretty cool. All right, number 7, Night of the Living Dummy. This one was actually going to be an episode, and I don't know what happened, but I guess it fell through or something. I have 2, because this one I found at a garage sale. It was the only Goosebumps books they had. It was the only Goosebumps book they had, and I didn't have it at the time, so I bought it for like 10 cents, I want to say. So that's extremely cheap for a Goosebumps book. And then at the thrift shop, I found this. I'm like, I'm not sure if I got the second edition or the first edition copy. So I'm just gonna buy it anyway. And lo and behold, it was second edition. But I mean, compared to the two, this one's in much better condition than the other one. So that one. Number 8, The Girl Who Cried Monster. Again, I went on a limb for the Salvation Army copy, and I'm glad I did, because they're both second editions, but one of them says there's a bookmark inside, and this one doesn't. Plus, it's in better condition. Whoever gave the Salvation Army knew how to take care of their books. Like, I barely see anything wrong with this, actually, in any of them. Couple stains, but nothing too serious. And my goodness. And then number 11, The Haunted Mask. This one I got at my local thrift shop, and I knew I had the first edition, so I went out and got the second edition. And then this one. This one I heard was supposed to be like a TV version or something, and that's why I was so eager to get it. None of them have the mask inside, which kind of makes me sad. My local library, actually, they had brand spanking new copies, and that had the mask in it, and someone took that out. I'm like, no! But they had brand spanking new copies of the original books to update their collection at the school, and I'm like, so I have both versions of that. Just waiting to get this edition for a long time. Now, ever since I got it, and they now pop up everywhere. So, anyway, number 13, Piano Lessons Can Be Murder. eBay listing. I have a TV rip from the Hub Network actually for this one. It's actually pretty nice. Number 14, Werewolf of Fever Swamp. Thrifty shopper find with Welcome to Dead House. And yeah. Number 15, You Can't Scare Me. eBay listing, thrift shop find. This is in the most amazing condition I ever found in a Goosebumps book. And though it was second edition, I knew I had to have this. This is an extremely, extremely nice condition. It's 21st printing of, oh, dang. Huh. Anyway, this is really tight binding. Like, no one's even touched this. And I'm pretty sure the stickers would be in here too if there were stickers or something. And then the terrible condition one right here. Well, worse condition one. But, so there's those. Number 18, Monster Blood 2. This one I didn't have in singular form at the time. So I was like, I'm going to go and get it. Number 19, Deep Trouble. I actually was not expecting to get this one. I didn't think I did get this one actually. But apparently I did. And I'm glad I did. This was the last one to get this weird logo right here. And yeah. Then 2 copies of Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. Thrift shop find, eBay listing. With the original Borders price. So it's those. Number 21, Go Eat Worms. This has a rip in the back, like they stated on eBay. So I'm not sure if this is the first or second edition copy, but still nice to have overall. Blah. Anyway, number 22, Ghost Beach. This one I got from a friend of mine in 6th grade. I bought it off him for like $5. This as well as 5 other Goosebumps books. And it was pretty nice. Number 23, Return of the Mummy. I was not really a huge fan of the Mummy ones. I really don't really like Ancient Egypt stuff. Like, that's why most people didn't really bother finishing them, because it was so boring for their mindset. And I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty boring. But I followed through and read them. And number 24, Phantom of the Auditorium. Salvation Army, eBay. Much better condition compared to the two, as you can see. And yeah. Number 25, Attack of the Mutants. This was the second one I bought from that friend. Calling All Crates was the third. I can't remember if I bought 4 or 5 off him. But that. Number 26, My Harry's Adventure. Some logo scratching, a bit of condition loss. But there was one in much worse condition. There was 2 of My Harry's Adventures there. And this, I picked the better of the 2. And the second one the other version got sold like almost immediately. And then 2 Night and Terror Towers. Thrift shop find, eBay listing. Order's price, not much better condition between the 2. So I lucked out. Oh, these weren't here. The Teen Titans Pokes in there now. Weird. Anyway, and the color is actually much brighter between the 2. You can't really see on camera. You'd have to like be here and actually see like how the difference between the 2 in that state. And then number 28, My Books Are Gonna Fall. Number 28, Cool Clock of Doom. This one I actually found in a little book trade thing, and it's missing the first 2 pages. So when I read this, I never got to read the first 2 pages of this. And I saved it, I rescued it. I was like, I love you, I'm gonna hold you and caress you and love you forever. And yeah, weird comments. But this was ripped, so I taped that up. And I mean, I like to take care of these. I don't like to see Goosebumps books get thrown away. Number 29, Monster Blood 3. My very would have been very first Goosebumps book. And I was dumb, and then this got folded, and this condition is, oh goodness. My sister found this in her closet at our house whilst we were moving, or while she was moving, can't remember. And so this could have been my very first Goosebumps book. And yeah. Number 30, It Came From Beneath the Sink. Episode was different. Book was okay. Number 31, Night of the Living Dummy 2. This episode was weird. It was definitely scarier than number 3. But I'd have to say Bride of the Living Dummy was definitely scarier. Cry the Cat and Bride of the Living Dummy. The first 2 books of the Series 2000 series were made into episodes. Go figure. Number 33, The Horror at Camp Jelly Jam. This was, I believe, the last one I bought from that friend with the Attack of the Mutant and all those. The story was actually pretty cool. I like the story with summer camp and all that stuff. It's pretty cute. Number 34, Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes. This story was a bit eerie. You know, lawn gnomes coming to life and stuff, wreaking havoc, blaming the kid. And the kid's like, "What? No!" And they're like, "Yeah, you did." And we're gonna assume your dog did it, and we're gonna throw him in doggy jail. And he's like, "No!" And yeah, that doesn't actually happen, but you know, whatever. Number 35, Shocker on Shock Street. This one was one of my other birthday presents I got right along with Goosebumps Presents. And, yeah. Story and episode were pretty cool. Then, number 37, The Headless Ghost. I believe this was a thrift shop find. And also found a first edition of Headless Ghost as an ex-library copy, and I'm still thinking about if I should get that or not. I'm still thinking about it, but I'm really not sure. And then, last but not least, number 41, Bad Hair Day. Thrift shop find. I like magic, but it was off. It was okay, let's just say. Then, now we're on to the bumpy logo of the re-release. The first re-release of the series. When they started getting popular again. For some freaking reason. Welcome to Dead House. So there's all these. Welcome to Dead House. The story behind this one. I actually had a bumpy logo this previously from a book order. And I let a friend borrow it. She's like, "Here, have it." I'm like, "No, you have one more day." She never gave it back after that. Because I was dumb. And her dog ripped it up. And yeah. So, but I managed to find a couple more bumpy logos after that. The first one I found, my mom's like, "You already have it. You're not gonna have another one." So, and you don't argue with your mom. You don't argue with your mom. I'm sorry. But so I found one at Salvation Army. I'm like, I'm snagging this up so I can finally have my bumpy logo version again. And yeah. Number 3, Monster Blood. Still has the price sticker. It has a bit of wear, but then you probably can't see it, but there's a little tiny bite mark up here, right here, from my brother. He bit on it and wouldn't let go. So because of him, he ruined the condition of this book. I haven't found this in stores anywhere, let alone a bumpy edition. Because bumpy versions are extremely rare and hard to find. And I like to collect the bumpy logos the most. Number 4, Say Cheese and Die. This is in terrible condition. And again, I've had it for who knows how many years. But this was one of the first ones I bought by myself. And it looked cool, so I bought it. Number 9, Welcome to Camp Nightmare. These aren't numbered, by the way, because they took out some. But Welcome to Camp Nightmare. I had to choose between this and Piano Lessons Can Be Murder. In bumpy logo form. And I chose this, and good thing I did, because I found on eBay a bumpy logo of Piano Lessons Can Be Murder online. So, whoop whoop, alright for me. Number 22, Ghost Speech. With a sticker, minor wear on it. Extremely bumpy here. Yeah. Number 23, Return of the Mummy. This one was actually I got from a friend of mine, and yeah, he won it in a raffle, and then he's like, "You want it?" I'm like, "Sure." So he just gave it to me. Number 26, My Hairy Adventure. One of the rarest ones to find in bumpy logo form. And I found Don't Go to Sleep and Monster Blood 3 in bumpy logo form, but my dad didn't let me get them because I already had them in the original format. And yeah, he doesn't believe. He's not a collector. He doesn't, or not in the way I think. I collect every version of every book of everything. I don't care about the content inside, I care about the content on the outside. And so, bumpy logo. And, oh my god! Look at that! Look at that, it's a crease! I ruined the book! I ruined the book! But, No, bumpy logo. Very nice. Number 30. It came from beneath the sink. I bought this same day, same time, same store as I got Say Cheese and Die. Do you know why? Let's look carefully, shall we? Orange, blue. Orange, blue. Exact same colors. I'm like, this is pretty VA, so I'm gonna buy these. And both bumpy logo, so that was nice to find. So those. Number 31, bumpy logo version of Night of the Living Dummy 2. With the border sticker. And blah. Number 34, Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes, Salvation Army find. Yeah, blah. Number 38, The Abominable Snowman Pasadena. This was actually my 6th grade science teacher's book, and a friend of mine who was a bit of a troublemaker, he actually stole this, and he's like, "Here, you want this?" I'm like, "Sure." And he's like, "Okay, here you go." I'm like, "Yay!" Okay. Then, number 39, How I Got My Shrunken Head. One of my very, very first ones. That's why it's in such terrible, terrible condition. Look at that wear. This is upsetting. This is appalling. This is, oh my goodness gracious. Why? And same thing with Kill a Monster. These two I got the same day. My dad bought these for me, and look, oh my goodness. Might as well just give these to a 5-year-old red pop. Oh my goodness. It's like, wow. Just wow. The condition is appalling. I'm appalled at myself. I mean, just all this wear, all this unnecessary wear that happened. Attack of Jack-o'-lanterns. Funny story about this one. When I went to buy this, I had the flat logo version in my hand. I was like, I should double check and see if there's a bumpy logo version. This is back when the flat logos were starting to get released. And so I was like halfway to the register. So I turned back, I checked, and good thing I did, because I found a 1 of like the 5 that were there. I found 1 bumpy logo version. I'm like, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. And I went and got it. So number 52, How I Learned to Fly. This was one of the very last ones that I found in bumpy logo form, in general, for like the bumpy logo completely vanished in the thin air. And yeah, I also found the Blob that ate everyone in bumpy logo form too, and I'm so upset that I never got that one either. This is what happens when you don't have money. Yeah, you didn't have money, so you weren't able to buy nice stuff like this. But thanks to eBay, I can do that now. Then, number 58, Deep Trouble 2. Bumpy logo. I knew I had to have this, so I asked my dad if he could buy it for me. He's like, "All right, you got money for this?" I'm like, "I got $3." He's like, "Okay." I still haven't given him the $3. But how did that get there? Oh, that's weird. Anyway, so bumpy logo of that. And then thrift shop find. Bumpy logo of Haunted School. This was awesome to find. Bumpy logos. Done. Gracious. And there's one thing I'm missing in here that I know I have, and I have no idea where it went. But I bought the Haunted School collection, and I have no idea where the box went. I had the box and everything, and it's gone. I have no idea what happened to it. But so these are all the flat logos. This is the special value sticker. Back when these first came out, and I'm going to collect all the, because since this isn't a sticker, these are quite valuable as well. Again, condition. Oh my goodness gracious. So, One Dead House. Number 8, The Girl Who Cried Monster. Number 13, Pianos Is Gonna Be Weirder. Look at that. Number 15, You Can't Scare Me. Number 17, Why I'm Afraid of Bees. Gracious. Number 21, Go Eat Worms. I actually like the cover of this one. This is a nice looking cover. Number 31, Night of the Living Dummy 2. Number 37, The Headless Ghost. Number 40, Night of the Living Dummy 3. Number 43, The Beast from the East. Number 48, Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns. Number 49, Vampire Breath with off color. Number 50, Calling All Creeps. This one I found at a thrift shop, which actually was from Borders. How cool is that? Number 56, Curse of Camp Cold Lake. This story was really good, actually. I really like this one. And then Haunted School, number 59. Oh, did I not give out the numbers for these? 1, 8, 13, 15, 17, 21, 31, 37, 40, 43, 48, 49, 50, 56, 59. There we go. Haunted School was the last one technically to be released. They missed number 47. They missed number 40, number 24, Family Auditorium, number 47, Legend of the Lost Legend, number 60 through 62, Werewolf Skin, I Live in Your Basement, Monster Blood 4. But the thing on Amazon, they had a re-release look for Werewolf Skin, so people can now see what it would have looked like if it was re-released. So that's pretty cool. And then the collections, just the first 6 books in the series. The Vanishing and Hair-Raising collection. This was stuck on here. I tried peeling it off. It just ruins the cover, so I'm just leaving it on there. Look at the shiny polar bears. Look at the polar bears. But this one, a kid brought to school and he said, "Hey, I'll give you this if you pay me $20. I never gave him the $20. The teacher's like, "Hey," my home teacher's like, "Hey, I found this. Thought you'd like it. Would you like it?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay." I was like, "Yeah." So I got both collections now. And I'm actually surprised when at Borders, when they were actually selling these. I was not expecting for them to sell these in stores anymore. But they did. Never got them. And this has a barcode and this one doesn't. That's actually kind of weird. Then what's this one? Dun dun dun. So both collections of that. And then the final re-release form before these ones went extinct. The one that shows the covers of the books and not the list like the originals. This is my only one that I have of this specific version. And I'm looking for more of these too. Flat logo with the books. I'm surprised these aren't made anymore. Huh. Alright, then we have graphics. I have all 3 of these ones. But these aren't being sold in stores anymore. But they are being sold online. You can still buy these online. So these aren't completely extinct. So just in stores, they're extinct. But there's those hardcovers. Monster Blood collection I got as a Christmas gift. Monster Bloods 1 through 3. Why they never put 4 in here? I don't know. But is that Campfire collection? I bought this on Amazon recently. It has Curse of Camp Cold Lake, Ghost Camp, Welcome Camp Nightmare. Yeah. And 30 Tales to Give You Goosebumps. This is the first 3. This is half of the first half of the Tales series. So you get to have the first half of the series in one book. And I remember seeing all these books at the store. That's why I had to buy them all. And then Living Dummy collection. There's 2 versions of this actually. There's this version right here, And there's a version where the logo's up here and his eyes are down here. I'm still trying to find the other version. I did find it. It was an eBay listing, and I just missed it by a day, and I was so upset. So upset. Oh my goodness. I wanted it so bad. But I'm still looking on Amazon, because I know there's at least one there. So I have one of two versions of the Living Dummy collection, which is actually just a re-release of Monster Edition number 2. In which we get to Monster Editions. Number 1, number 3. Number 1 was actually still being sold at Borders. Like, still brand new and everything. They were still selling it. And I'm like, I have to have this. This was like the second, if not the last one there. And I had to get it. So I did. So now I'm Monster Edition number 1 in really nice condition. Oh, a couple wet spots on there. Yeah, oh well. And then Monster Edition number 3. This is my second copy. My first copy I gave to a friend because he really didn't want to give it up. So I'm like, okay, you can have it. Keep it. I can buy a new one. And I did. So, I'm Monster Editions 1 and 3. Now I just need to get the Fright Light Edition and Monster Edition number 2, which is the Living Dummy collection. So, hardcovers. Let's get the miscellaneous stuff out of the way. Board game. This was in much better condition, again, until I got my paws on it. Now it's in like almost terrible condition, box and everything. My uncle found this, just sitting there, in front of the garbage can. Brand new. Go figure. It's upsetting. It's complete. Everything. It's complete. He found it just sitting there, in the garbage. Some people, I swear to God. And then my Goosebumps pillow. Handmade by my grandmother. She just got the fabric stuff, put some stuffing in it, and stuffed it up. I'm like, yes, thank you, Grandma. Pretty much, but it's really nice. I like this Goosebumps pillow. It's cute. And then more miscellaneous stuff where we get to the home media. This I got on eBay recently. This is a light switch cover. Just put it over your light switch. Pretty much. That's it. That's all you do. And this could be printed, but I bought this because it's official, it's scholastic, and it's awesome. And then the Goosebumps storytelling card game, brand new. Cards are sealed and everything. Box could be in better condition, but still has the original store tag and everything. So why not? This was an eBay find, and it's amazing. And then, last but not least,
teeny tiny little book. It's so puny. Oh my goodness. It's tiny.
It's frickin' puny. It's adorable. It's a preview of one of the stories in the Tales that Gave You Goosebumps book right there. With the haunted house, the House of No Return, sorry, which was a Goosebumps episode actually. Not for resale. Where was this found? I have no idea. A Goosebumps fan would know about that.
It's a flat logo.
And I mean the book. It's so freaking tiny. It's adorable. I found this on eBay and I'm like, I absolutely 100% need this. I need this. I have not seen anything like this. This has got to be mine. And I have it now. And it's adorable. And I love it so much. Now that's out of the way. Home media. I really want to do the DVDs first, but I'm not going to. Wait a minute. Okay. So, home media. Home media. You gotta be extremely delicate for one reason only. So, we have The Haunted Mask. One of 2 episodes to only be available on VHS and not DVD. Very first episode, the first 2 episodes of the series on VHS. Really nice. Logo, before they knew what they were doing. Then Night in Terror Tower and Werewolf Fever Swamp. Extremely nice condition. There's like barely anything wrong with this clamshell. This is like beautiful, beautiful condition. And Oh my goodness, I love it so much. And tape is in spectacular shape. I love it. This is amazing. I love this copy. Then Werewolf Fever Swamp. This hard clamshell's good. Werewolf Fever Swamp tape. I found these a couple times. The Goosebumps tapes. If you get lucky, you'll find one every so often. But there were 7 original series released. I found Night of the Living Dummy brand new at my local Ames years ago. This was years ago. Oh my goodness! Before I knew what the frick Goosebumps was, and I didn't really find any interest in it. I was like, oh, okay. And then I saw 2 copies of this. I saw one copy at my local thrift shop, which didn't have a tape in it, and then I found a second copy at another thrift shop with a tape in it. I'm like, I'm just gonna buy a new one, just get the bookmark that's contained inside, assuming there is one. And yeah, so there's that. Then Ultimate Goosebumps, Werewolf Skin, and One Day at Heartland Parts 1 and 2. Werewolf Skin is the only other one to be released on VHS but not DVD for the episodes. The only one to not have a DVD release at the time was Cuckoo Clock of Doom. That series is being released everywhere now. The complete series is being available everywhere on DVD except America. They have it in France. They have it in the United Kingdom. They have it in freaking Australia. They don't have it in America. Because we have pretty much the entire series on DVD now except for 5 episodes. This, Unmask, and Cuckoo Clock of Doom. I have Cuckoo Clock of Doom recorded from the Cartoon Network airings. So I have a crap ton of Cartoon Network airings that I should rip from my VHS and do that. Because those are quite softer. I don't know why I taped over my Cartoon Network airings. I taped over some of them with other episodes so that I had room. Because I had them on DVD at the time. I'm so ticked at myself. But whatever. Stuff happens. So, and these I found at Thrifty Shopper. Together, like these were both right next to it. I was like, 2 of 3 of Ultimate Goosebumps? Yes, mine. So I took them. Then this one, another werewolf skin. What's so special about this one? It's brand new, sealed, never been touched. Never been touched. Not a freaking lick. Brand new, still sealed. I paid about $9 for this. Werewolf Fever Swamp, Night Terror Tower, and Werewolf Skin. Brand new. This was the reason why I bought it. I would not have touched this lot if it wasn't for this. If this was opened, I would have skipped right on. But this is, I'm trying to collect brand new sealed copies too. And they're not cheap for most of them. This is brand new, never been touched or opened. Sealed. And it's amazing. I'm glad I have it. And then Cartoon Network earrings. These are all my Cartoon Network earrings of Goosebumps, which are quite softer actually. There's no commercials on these. I didn't tape the commercials because I was stupid. But because I want to get as many episodes as I could on there, and commercials are a waste of the time to me at the time. Not now, but whatever. But these episodes, since it only ran for the 2 years, each one being a certain year. This ran for the first year, this ran for the second year. Aired the entire series within 2 years, and I only have a select few. So I'm trying to find as many Cartoon Network rips as possible. Since the hub is up and gone, I'm looking for more hub TV rips. I found 2 episodes already of the 74. I want to say episodes 74, 76. I found a complete series from TV Rip from a different country. But so TV rips. I want TV rips. If anyone has TV rips, please send them to me. I'll pay money for them, for TV rips. VHSs, and then DVDs. Welcome to Dead House, you can still buy. It's the only one from the very first wave of tapes of DVDs that you can still buy online. Like, it's brand new. Night of the Living Dummy 3 and Werewolf Swamp. These two I bought in a lot together. They're nice. Oh yeah, here's the stock photos I was telling you guys about. They're much bigger on the VHS copy, but that's what I'm talking about. See, this one isn't even in the frickin' episode at all. This is just something they took for funsies. But this is actually the cover of the German version of Werewolf Fever Swamp, and it's really cool for those. I actually found a brand new copy of this. I'm thinking about getting two on eBay. How I Got My Shrunken Head. This was my very first DVD, so it's not going to be in the best condition. This was from my friend that had Escape from the Carnival of Horrors. She liked Goosebumps, and she has 3 other DVDs from it, and she hated this episode. And she's like, I was like, I love it. She's like, you want it? I'm like, yeah. So my very first Goosebumps DVD. Deep Trouble with key DVD slip and Fox home video disc. This was packaged like this. Trilogy. With How I Got My Shrunken Head back for some reason, because they're on drugs. And the disc was exactly the same in both releases. So I just took the slipcase out, gave the case and all that to a friend of mine, because I will show you. Oh, clever what? I have both copies of the trilogy now, or at least both slipcases. So that Scary House. This one is true to its key DVD form. A lot of these I bought brand new. Actually, this one I didn't. This one I got the same day I got my Haunted Mask VHS and Ghost Next Door. These all got at the thrift shop as a find. And so, Scary House, Ghost Next Door. These are the other two. And Cry the Cat was a separate thing, but these were the other ones that my friend had. But so Cry the Cat. Oh my goodness, this episode was out there. And this is the key DVD disc and the Fox home video slipcase, slipcover. So this first book of Series 2000. And it was weird. Shocker on Shock Street with Click, which Adam Sandler knocked off the same thing. I'm not kidding though, literally the exact same story. Kid gets a remote, alters time, messes around with it, screws up, and bad stuff happens. Just like the Adam Sandler version, which is also called Click. Gracious goodness me. Except he found it in the Beyond section. The kid actually ordered from a comic book ad. You don't do that, kids. You'll end up getting bad things. It's a waste of money. But, so, Shocker and Shock Street. Click. Say Cheese and Die. This and Walking Dead House were the only older ones that I was still able to buy at my Walmart, actually. This has both Say Cheese and Die and Say Cheese and Die Again, seasons 2 and 3. Then Night of the Living Dummy 2. This I got when one of my video stores was closing. This was the only Goosebumps one they had left. So I'm like, this is mine. I'm taking it. And this has Night of the Living Dummy 2 and Bride of the Living Dummy. So I now have all the Living Dummy episodes on DVD. And they actually re-released this in new format. They re-released Night of the Living Dummy, Say Cheese and Die, and it came from beneath the sink in re-released format. One Day at Heartland with the slipcase. Because I don't know why people don't keep the slipcase, but whatever. There's the slipcase. Oh, this one doesn't have the stuff in it. Oh yeah, never mind. I know what I'm talking about now. So, One Day at Horrorland, which has One Day at Horrorland Parts 1 and 2, and Welcome Camp Nightmare Parts 1 and 2. This DVD was the reason why I taped over my Welcome Camp Nightmare episodes. But, because I didn't really think about logos at the time, so I'm like, oh, let's tape over it more episodes I don't have yet. House Ghost, Attack of Jack-O-Lanterns. I bought this within a week after they first came out. And I actually still have their cardboard things right here, which I still want to get for Blah the Everyone, which I also found but never got. So there's those, and they contain Attack of Jack-O-Lanterns, Vampire Breath, Let's Get Invisible, Headless Ghost, Awesome Ants, and Teacher's Pet. Yeah, this is those. These are in Spanish. These were the first ones to be available in Spanish. What region? I think Scarecrow, Walks Midnight, and Return of the Mummy also have a French track too, so Spanish and French. And then Attack of the Mutant, which has English and Spanish sound, but English, Spanish, and French subtitles. This has Attack of the Mutant Parts 1 and 2 and Phantom of the Auditorium. So, that's that. And then video games. Goosebumps Horrorland for the PlayStation 2. I only got so far into this after this one game. I'm like, I'm done. I can't play this anymore. I just can't. I'm done. I'm out. But so there's an instruction booklet and everything in it. Advertisement for Horrorland. I left this sealed for a while, brand new sealed, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna open it. And kind of glad I did, sort of. But it was in here. One of these has the insert still. Ah, here it is. Yeah. There they are. Little pamphlet about Goosebumps Horrorland. Everything. Video game. So there we are. Found it. So each one of these both have the inserts. But I threw one out, kept the other. And then Attack of the Mutant, the game. This is really weird. The graphics. This was by DreamWorks when they were first starting out computer animation. At the time, I guess it was good, but nope. And then there's Escape from Horrorland, which I still want to get. I saw the intro to that before the play, and the intros look exactly like Goosebumps episodes. At least the parts that didn't deal with the comic book. It's like an actual Goosebumps episode, and it was amazing. Goodness. So that's really cool. I actually think Escape from Horrorland is actually. Oh, never mind. I thought it was the game version of the Series 2000. That I never showed you guys yet. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Series 2000, number 9. Are You Terrified Yet? And number 13, Return to Horrorland. My Series 2000 books. I was seriously forgot about those. I'm sorry, guys. But there they are. Beautiful. This was at the Fireman book sale thing. This was at my local thrift shop. There's those. Then What's Different challenge from Wendy's. It's just pretty much what's the difference. And then all these pictures. Let's figure out what to do. And the disc is kind of cute. It has Cuddles on it.
Cuddles the hamster, eating the monster blood. Cute.
Oh yes. I also forgot we didn't finish the books. Goosebumps Horrorland. Number 1, Revenge of the Living Dummy. Number 2, Creep from the Deep. Both bought at Walmart. Number 3, Mustard Blood for Breakfast. I bought this a month before it was supposed to come out because Barnes & Noble had them out a month ahead of time. Actually, I don't even think this is like a first edition. First edition, 8th printing. Yeah. Then Scream of the Haunted Mask. Got it at Walmart. Number 5, Dr. Maniac versus Robbie Schwartz. I got at Borders. Number 6, Who's Your Mummy? Number 7, My Friends Call Me Monster. Number 8, Say Cheese and Die Screaming. These were all bought by my half-brother for me as a gift. Number 9, Welcome Camp Slither, I bought online. Number 13, When the Ghost Dog Howls. This was actually a really good one. I like this one. This I got at my local thrift shop, and I found another copy for I think 99 cents earlier last week or so. And Little Shop of Hamsters. I found that also at the Fireman book sale, but I never got that, so whatever. And then number 17, Wizard of Ooze. This was a Christmas gift from one of my uncles, and I thought I lost this one. I thought it was gone forever. But I looked under my bookcase and it was under one of the shelves. But, so, those. And then last but not least, and this collection video will be over after a minute, an hour and a half. Could have watched a movie by now. Goosebumps Most Wanted, the newest series to come out. I don't have any of the Hall of Horrors yet. Not yet. That's the second series after Horrorland. Most Wanted number 2, Son of Slappy, thrift shop find. For 99 cents. Yeah, I want that. I want it. Then Creature Teacher Final Exam and Frankenstein's Dog number 4, number 6. These I purchased brand spanking new from eBay together in a lot. And I have books 2, 4, and 6 of Goosebumps Most Wanted. And I want to find the flat logos of Goosebumps Horrorland and of the classic editions. Didn't show those yet either. Gracious. Classic editions. They have flat logos of these versions too now. I want to get. This was about a Walmart's Welcome to Dead House limited edition version, collector's edition. This still has the poster inside. I don't know what happened, but it must have gotten wet somehow. But the poster is still attached. And it is beautiful. Lovely. And, yeah. And it was the last one, the first one to have the flat logo, but the last one of all Goosebumps history to have this. The very last one to have this logo of the numbers before it all went distinct. And so that, then Night of the Living Dummy, Deep Trouble, Monster Blood. These are all bought at Walmart. This was the last one to be sold at Walmart, at least my Walmart, before they moved. Haunted Mask, One Day at Horrorland, Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, Be Careful What You Wish For. These are all bought at Borders at one point in time. And then Say Cheese and Die I found at Thrift Shop. So there. Finally. Done. Oh goodness. An hour and a half of Goosebumps shown off. Gracious. Now you guys have seen my entire collection. And now I have to put this all away later. Oh my goodness. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And now you're all pretty jealous. And I'm still expecting some stuff. I'm still buying stuff for Goosebumps. This is just the start of it. But it's gonna grow much bigger. It's gonna be amazing. And yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. And I'm happy if you stuck through the whole thing. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't. Got kind of bored in the middle of it, but there you guys go. All done. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.